Hi everyone, Kerryn here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's energy forecast and spiritual insights for Monday the 8th of the 8th through until Sunday the 14th of August 2022. So as we move into this week ahead, we are kicking off the week with a big auspicious day, which is the Lion's Gate portal happening on the 8th of the 8th. Of course, portal has been open and the energy has been building and available to us since the 21st of July. And I guess you could say it's peaking on Monday. It's not going to leave on Monday, but we will have access to our spiritual sun, which is the Sirius star. So the 8th of the 8th in numerology is also in angel numbers. There is a portal opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. What I feel very strongly is that, we have our own sun that warms the planet, provides life force and energy to all of us here on Mother Earth. And then we have the incredible frequency, the light frequency of our spiritual sun, the Sirius star, which is the brightest star in the sky. And this is aligning with our sun and our planet, and we are going to have the opportunity to access super consciousness, to access a higher vibrational frequency of wisdom, soul wisdom. Also, it's a powerful day for DNA activation. It's also the sign of the infinity. It's the infinity symbol, it's the number 8. And so it's the reminder that we are infinite beings of light who are here in this vehicle at this time on the planet. And these events have been highlighted throughout the ages as being significant for all of us here on planet Earth. And it is the reminder that we are more than what we think we are. We are more than just these physical bodies. It is the reminder that we have access, that we can access the infinite intelligence of the divine, that we can receive support and guidance, well-being, healing, hope, that we can advance from where we are without having to physically leave the physical body. These are opportunities for us to sit and intentionally receive the light quotient, the light frequency, the upgrades, the DNA activations that are available to us at this time, specifically on the 8th of the 8th, where the energy is at its peak, I want to say, it's literally, I'm being shown like this portal that is opening up and expanding, and this incredible beam of light is just streaming down, is what I'm being shown by my guides. And all of us have the capacity to receive that. Here's the thing, we all humans receive this light. When you are opening your heart intentionally to receive that light, then the amount of light that you can then hold on a cellular level within your physical body is greater than somebody who has absolutely no idea about all this stuff we're talking about, the Lion's Gate portal. They're totally oblivious, and that's totally okay. They're still going to receive that beautiful healing and those upgrades, but they'll only be integrated at the speed and at the intensity that person is actually receptive and open to receive on their spiritual journey. So the more intentional you can be, thank you, universe, I'm open to receiving all light, frequency, all higher vibration, all higher consciousness and divine intelligence, healing, love, and support that is available to me at this time. And thank you for the ease through which this is integrated into my physical body from a cellular level. Because you are here to hold the light that you have the capacity to hold and the willingness to hold, because we have free will. We can choose not to do that. So for those of you who have been feeling intuitively for some time now that on some level you're a beacon of light, that on some level you're here to anchor the light, that on some level you're contributing to the crystalline grids of the planet, you're here contributing to the raising of consciousness of humanity on the planet, you're here to support the healing of the planet in some way, you're here to play a role, to be a kink in the grand web of the connectedness of humanity. You know, you're a join in that web, and you're providing support and holding the idea, holding the remembrance of unity consciousness in your heart. Then this is a powerful time for you to be really tapping into that and tuning into that and remembering your divine essence. Your truest nature is unconditional love, is well-being, and everything that you do from your heart with that intention, whether you have physical proof or not, who gives a flying shit? No one. But you know deep in your soul that when you do this, when you set these intentions, when you visualize calling in this light, that you are having a positive impact on the planet, that you are serving a portion of your soul's purpose. Maybe it's all of your soul's purpose is simply just to be the light. And that by being present and being who you are in the presence of others is the beautiful ripple effect that you are creating just by being you. We also have, moving into this week, on the 12th of August here in the Southern Hemisphere, the Aquarius super full moon. Now this is the third and final super full moon of this year. And there are 5 planets in retrograde. So there is Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus, all in retrograde. So we also have, the season of Leo. So, there's all this, there's so much energetically that's happening right now. And it's like magnifying and amplifying people's reactions, their responses, how they're integrating, how they're showing up in the world. It's like intense energy right now on so many levels. And so as the Aquarian is the water bearer. This is a really powerful time for emotional healing and well-being, for you to transmute all that you are ready to release from your life. This is, and again, being the air, but the water, like it's symbolizing water. The water bearer is water, it's our emotions. And so there is intense sensitivities on an emotional level that perhaps may be activated or triggered within you this week in the lead up to this super full moon. There's also the invitation, the request for you to really have a look at what is not working for you in your life right now. Where are you being pulled into drama and situations that aren't serving you? Where are you being pulled away from the direction in which you know in your heart you want your life to flow into? We also have, Saturn, the Lord of Karma. There's big lessons this week. Where are you not taking responsibility for your life? Where are you not owning your shit? Where are you not owning your own shit? Because it's so easy to lay the blame. Yet we all play a part. We all play a role. We all contribute in some way. That's not to say that what has happened to you is okay. It's not to say that you haven't received, you haven't experienced pain or trauma, nothing like that. But it's simply asking you to recognize what is the underlying story of your life that plays out in different ways, in different patterns. Because that will be a big indicator to you of where, okay, well, this is how I'm responding. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. Is this all really true? Is this really how I'm defined? Am I going to allow this to define me? Where could I have done something differently? In the future, what would I do differently? There's a learning. It's like, you know what? Come on, humanity. Let's just all take responsibility for ourselves. And in that responsibility, make the conscious choice and decision to create positive change. And it's got to start here. It starts with you. It starts with you. And then that flows out. We have the Uranus North Node conjunction. The cosmic energy of this itself, without a super full moon, is available to us for the whole of this month. And this is here to shake everything up. It's here to unsettle the foundations, to get you out of your comfort zone, to wake you up to the illusion, whatever that illusion may be that's playing out in your life. And to support you, because it happens for us, not to us. It is here to support you in identifying what needs to change. Where can change take place in your life? What have you been putting off? This is going to be an intense super full moon. It's potentially going to bring to the surface perhaps some situations or beliefs that are unresolved. It's going to really ask you to look deeply within yourself and ask yourself the hard questions. Am I really being true to myself right now? Am I really being honest with myself right now? Am I really happy in this situation right now? Is my behavior serving? Are my behaviors and actions serving me in the best and highest way? And what can I do to make small steps towards change? It doesn't have to change overnight. Change one thing, and then change another, and then change another. So it is really important, right? Because also with all of this intensity, don't forget that there is the beautiful healing energy of Aquarius that we have available to support us as we go through all of this in the week ahead. But it is important that you are consciously aware of your intentions, your words, and your actions in the lead up during and after this super full moon. Really place your attention on what it is that your heart is guiding you to know and do. You know, what can you release and let go of? Big week ahead. Big month of energy. Lots of energy around at the moment. And this is where it's so important to have self-awareness. Know yourself. Know what your triggers are. Learn to recognize when your energy is becoming depleted, when your cup is empty, and then take responsibility for that, because only you are responsible for you, and do whatever it is that you need to do to ensure your well-being on an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level. Guidance for the week ahead, we have 2. Lovely. So poignant. I'm sorry is the first card that came up. Look at that. I love it. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. This is so timely as we move into this super full moon this week. You know, taking responsibility for your part, taking responsibility for your actions, being accountable for your actions, of course with love, not with judgment and harshment and punishment. This is how can I do this without being defensive, without blaming others. And what I really feel very strongly with this is, under the influence of this super full moon, is a beautiful, powerful time to really incorporate the forgiveness, the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer into your daily practice, into your super full moon ritual. And that is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I'm sorry. I love you, I thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you. Whether you believe that you are in the right or the wrong does not matter. This is a powerful way, because remembering, my friends, everything you say and do, your subconscious mind takes personally and translates it in your mind, in your consciousness, as though it's actually happening to you. So when you're angry towards another, or you're blaming another, your subconscious mind takes that on. You're blaming yourself, you're angry at yourself. And so even in doing that, while you're holding the vision for another person, you are powerfully releasing yourself from the karmic debt. Lord of Karma, Saturn, influencing this super full moon. There is no more powerful way than to release yourself from karmic debt than through the act of forgiveness. That will set you free. The Golden Children. This was the second card that came up. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Again, so relevant to this week ahead, so relevant to this time on the planet right now. Treat yourself with the tenderness that you would treat a baby, a child, your own child, or imagine if you don't have your own children. Imagine and visualize that you are holding your inner child in your arms, wrapping them up in love and protection, and giving that version of you, your inner child, the words of encouragement that you've always needed to hear. And do you know what? In the eyes of the divine, we are all innocent children. We are all innocent children, and particularly those of us who are here on planet Earth right now, because we agreed and volunteered to come here at this time to play whatever part our role is in this story, divine plan. And it is through the innocence and childlike wonder of your true divine self, your truest nature, that you will see through the illusion and access the magic of this world. So if you'd like to place your hand on your heart center, activating your heart chakra, closing your eyes for theta downloads. I know what it feels like to forgive. I know how to forgive. I know when to forgive. I know how and when to forgive myself. I know it is possible to forgive others. I am forgiven. I know what it feels like to release the past. I know what it feels like to live without drama. I know what it feels like to live without toxicity. I know what it feels like to claim my own power. I know what it feels like to say I'm sorry. I know how to say I'm sorry. I know what it feels like to take responsibility for my own actions. I know what it feels like, and I know how to speak my higher truth. I know how and when to open my heart to receive the unconditional love of all that is. I know what it feels like to live without holding on to the past. I know what it feels like, and I know how to recognize the gifts and the treasures and the learnings in all of my life situations. I know what it feels like to have hope for the future. I know how and when to envisage the future, the earth, the world that I want to leave behind for my children and my children's children. I know what it feels like to experience unity consciousness. I know what it feels like, and I know how to feel connected to all living things. I know what it feels like, and I know how to believe in myself. I know it is possible to inspire others, and I know how to create and make positive change in my life without fear. I know what it feels like to be brave. I know what it feels like to stand in my own power. I know what it feels like to be loved and to love. Say yes to receive. Taking a nice deep breath. As always, thank you for watching. If you feel that somebody else that you know could really benefit from hearing these messages and these guidance today, please do share. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself and others, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Namaste, blessed be, bye.